Remember now, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Small tweaks go a long, long way in meeting students where they are. Welcome back to the Teacher RockStar podcast, a podcast that's dedicated to providing valuable tips, insights, and proven strategies to ensure the success of new teachers. I'm your host, Steve Hiles, and today we're going to be diving into a topic that can make a world of difference in your teaching. Differentiated instruction in 3 simple ways. Now, differentiation sounds like a buzzword, but at its core, it's about making sure all students get what they need to be successful. And let's be honest, no 2 students are alike. Some grasp concepts quickly, while others need, more time and support. Some thrive with hands-on activities, while others prefer to read or listen. So how do you balance it without losing your mind? Stick around, I've got you covered. I'm going to share 3 ways you can implement differentiated instruction. Now, the first way to differentiate is by content, or what students are learning. This doesn't mean creating 30 different lesson plans, okay? Instead, it's about adjusting materials or the way students access the information. For example, let's say you're teaching a lesson on ecosystems. Some students might read an article, others might watch a video, another group might explore interactive digital simulations. The key here is offering multiple entry points to the same learning goal. A simple trick: use tiered reading assignments, okay? Provide the same information at different reading levels so students can access the material in a way that meets their needs. Websites like Nucella or ReadWorks can be lifesavers for this. Now, the second way you could differentiate is by process. In other words, how students engage with the content. Think about it like this. If you're making a smoothie, some people like to blend it up while others prefer their ingredients separate. The end result is the same, right? But the process obviously is different. Now, one way to differentiate the process is through choice boards. Let students decide whether they want to complete a graphic organizer, work in a small group discussion, or create a short video explaining the concept. This gives them agency and keeps them engaged. Another strategy: use learning stations. If you're teaching, let's say, fractions, one station might have a hands-on activity with manipulatives. Another could focus on solving fraction word problems. And a third could have a game-based approach. This keeps things fresh and engaging while allowing students to process information in a way that works for them. Now, the third way. Are you a new teacher struggling to connect with your students? Do you feel like your lessons just aren't sparking motivation or engagement? Maybe you're wondering how to build trust and create that positive classroom vibe you've always dreamed of. Well, let me tell you, it doesn't have to be this way. Introducing the Strong Bonds Teaching Program, a system designed to help you build meaningful, supportive relationships with your students in just 4 weeks or less. This isn't just about feeling good. It's about creating a classroom where students want to learn and thrive because they know you truly care. With step-by-step guidance, tools, and strategies, you'll go from feeling overwhelmed to confidently leading a classroom full of engaged, motivated learners. Enrollment is open now. Don't miss your chance to join a program that can transform your teaching and your students' success. Click the link below and let's get started building those strong bonds today. The third way is differentiating by product. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it's how students demonstrate what they have learned, right? Not every student thrives on traditional tests or essays, and that's okay. Giving options can help them show mastery in ways that align with their strengths. For example, after a history unit, you might let students choose between writing an essay, creating a podcast episode, hey, just like this one, designing a slideshow, or even acting out a historical event in a short video. And now, how awesome would that be? The goal is the same, addressing their understanding, but the path they take, right, to demonstrate it is flexible. And let's be honest, this approach also makes grading more enjoyable for you, the teacher, because you're not reading the same essay 25 times. Let me share some closing thoughts here, okay, that I think you would find important. 3 easy ways to differentiate instruction, and they are content, process, and by product. Remember now, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Small tweaks go a long, long way in meeting students where they are. So, my friend, that's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter. The link is in the description, and we will see you same time, same place next week. And remember, my friend, you got this.
You've been listening to the Teacher RockStar podcast with your host, Steve Hiles. We hope you've enjoyed this podcast as much as we have. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community of Teacher RockStars. Until then, thanks for listening.